Hi everyone, welcome again to another session of the UiPath. In this session, I will explain you how to extract the data from identifier and save it to Excel file. So identifier, it means PAN card, driving license, UN number or any identifier what you have, and you can extract the data from any format and save it to Excel. This will help us to keep a data or bunch of data file from different sources. So let's see the agenda of this. So by using document understanding in UiPath method, I will create one sequence and follow all 6 steps which is used in document understanding. If you don't know about the document understanding in UiPath, I've already created one session. I will mention in my description tab so that you can watch that as well, so that you are able to understand what is document understanding in UiPath and how we can use this. What's the benefit of that? You can watch on my previous session. So let's start with this. Before starting, I will mention here the agenda is this: extracting from JPG file and saving into Excel file. So before starting, we will need 3 packages to be installed. One is UiPath Intelligence OCR activity. Let me show you how we can install it. Just click on the manage packages. From manage packages, you can write document and install this activity. Then second, intelligent, install this OCR activity. And third, Omni Pages, we need Omni Pages activity. And the final is intelligent OCR activity we are using for load taxonomy. So after installing this, you are able to see all the packages are available here. I have already copied one PAN JPG file. Let me delete this Excel and will create in front of you. So let's begin with this and start from the sequence. Let's extract one sequence here. In that sequence, we will need load taxonomy. So basically, it will store our data contained with their format. Before that, we need to manage our taxonomy content. So click on manage taxonomy and provide the detail what you want to extract it from any document file. It will take some time for loading, so let's wait for that, and then you're able to see all the components are available over there and you can create according to your requirement. Now you can see it's loading. So this is first stage where we are using document understanding in UiPath. Here you can see there are groups are available. So if you have already created any groups, you can just click and select that group. Otherwise, if you don't have created any group, you can click on plus sign and add your PAN. Let me create here new PAN detail and click on this checkbox. Now if you want to add any category, then you can click here and add new paid data. Now click on this, it's done. Let's add the document. So what all documents you want to use it? So PID data is my name of my document and I want to add the fields. So field, I will need the PAN name, the person or PAN holder person name. So let me add it here name, and the type of this, it's text, Save this. Next field we will use father name. This is also a type of text. Third field we are going to use DOB, or we are extracting DOB. So this is date format. We need to provide date as well. So DD, MM, YY format we will require. Save this. If you want to add any other field, definitely you can go ahead with this, but I want these three details. Click on save. You're able to see the data is saved here. If you want to change it or delete any of your component, you can do that by just clicking on this. I'm done. Let me save this and close this. Now you can see my taxonomy content is done. Let's move to digitize document. You can see here we need to provide the path. So I am going to use here as a I am going to create one variable and assigning the path. So path I am providing here name pan path. Done. Next, the document text I will need that. I am going to add here as a pan text. Again this is also a variable, so we have to create pan text. This. Next, the document object model I am going to use here as a pan object. Again a new variable, pan object. Now I am going to use Omni page OCR activity. Now we are done for digitize a document. Next activity we are going to use here as a classify document scope. So in classify document scope we are going to provide the details. So pan path is here, taxonomy value I created, one second, thing I have not created, so let me create the variable here as well, pan taxonomy. Now it's done. So taxonomy value I am going to provide here as a pan text. Document text I have created pan text. The object model I have created above, pan object, and output, on which output value you want to add it here. So you have to provide your result. So I am giving here as a key pan result. Next I am going to use here as a keyboard based classifier. Drag and drop this. Next we need to provide the learning file path. So before that we have created one variable pan path. We have to provide the path location. So I have already kept this file in the same folder. If your file is placed in different folder, you need to provide the complete path, file name, and then extension. Pan detail.jpg. Now you can see pan path is done. Let's move to this part. So for this part we have already created the file and the file will generate one key value. So in that key value I am going to use here as a key value in the top section as key.json. So I am here providing document processing the file path document, and this key we are using for encrypting and decrypting the data. Same folder location we have to provide it here. Document processing slash key.json. Now manage learning. As you can see, I have already provided the manage learning section. If you want to include here the new keywords, so you can do that. As we have already seen that PAN card will contain mandatory data, that is India is always having mandatory data. It's totally based on your requirement, what field you want to add it. Tax is also there, so it will compare the value, and if the file does not contain these type of income, these type of content, then it will reject in this step only. And account, now we're done. Save this and click on configure path. So here, as you seen here, minimum confidence. So if you are not confident about your specific data, then you can keep it as a 0. But if you want to validate your content, just like if the data will not having more than 60% validation, then it will reject in this step, and if it is satisfied a condition, then only it will proceed further. So now we are keeping here as a 0 and click on save. So once you click on save, you are able to see the parameters configure. So after configuration, we will need data extraction scope. Now we are done till here. Let's minimize this and move to data extraction scope and drag it to here. Same process we need to follow in data extraction scope as well. Provide the PAN path, then enter the taxonomy value, PAN tax, next PAN text, then here we are going to use as a array. So array is let's create here PAN result, and array we are initiating from 0. Document object model, we will use here PAN object, not required. Next we will need to provide the output value. So this is a raw data, so here we are getting raw data, so we are providing in one variable PAN raw data. After this we will need to verify that as well, because of that we are providing here the raw data. Next we are going to use here as a form extractor. Form extractor is our activity. Drag and drop here, and you can see that the endpoint is already mentioned, so we need to copy our key, API key. So API key you can get it from platform.uipath.com. don't worry about that, I will mention the link in my description tab. So let's go to our login, cloud login. From there you're able to see your API key is available. Copy that API key and paste it to here. Till the it will open, let's create one variable here and provide the name as a API key. Let's move to platform.uipath.com, log in with your credential and copy the key from here. So once you will log in, you're able to see the screen. Go to admin and from admin click on licenses and click on other services, copy API key. Once you copy the API key, paste it to the variable this. Now my API key is copied here. Let's click on manage template. If you have already created the template, you can use the already created template, otherwise you can create it from here. And if you want to import it from some other flowchart or sequence, you can also do that, but I have already not created. Let me create it here. So document type I am going to use data, template name pan data. Here let me select the pan page, it's a JPG file, and now rest I don't want to configure anything, keep all the things as it is. Click on configure. It will take some time for creating template. Wait for completion. It will definitely take some time because it is creating a template for you, and you can use this template at any project in future as well. Now we are having 2 steps ahead for the final page. Almost done. Let's wait to load the page. From here we are only 2 steps ahead for creating our Excel file and all. Now you can see here our pan is loaded here, so we need to provide the detail. So in page 1 matching info, with just to confirmation purpose we are going to use. So government is always available in our pan, so I am clicking this, press Ctrl and select other fields as well. Now once we will select this and click on OK, you are able to see our selected component is available in this. Next, for name field, click on this icon and select the exact match, because it will vary the name, so keep your selector bit further. So I am selecting till here and click on custom area. Once you click on the custom area and select any component, that field will be populated here. So next again select this selector, and for father name we are going to use here. So this is also I am going to select the bigger selector and click on selector and just click on this. Your father name is also done. Let's select and do it same for DOB, but DOB is always the same digit, so keep the same length. Now click on plus sign and click on save. Okay, so we need to select some more data. So here I am going to add some more fields like we will need 5 identifier for this. So this and this. Okay, let me uncheck this and update the field. Change this one, this and this. Now update the field. Now you can see 5 values are available here. Let me click on save and it will save our template. Now we just click on this and close. We don't need to enter other component. If you want to add it, well and good, otherwise you can skip this. So click on close. You're able to see your form extractor is also completed. Let's move to the configure extractor. So as we did it for the last one, we can also doing the same, but if you want to keep the validation for some percentage like 60%, 70%, then only you can include in result, otherwise skip it. But I am keeping here as a 0 because we are going for demo purpose. Now we are done. We will again need one more activity for present validation station. So it will validate and provide the detail in stage validation statuses. Drag and drop this, provide the same detail as we did it for other activity. Then pan text. Next we will need pan object taxonomy value. We are going to provide here as a pan tax. Then automatic extraction result. So automatic extraction result we are going to add here as a pan raw data, and in final output result we are going to add as a pan matched, creating one variable pan matched. Done. Let's drag and drop one more activity for each. In for each we are going to place our item and show it in our detail page, means in Excel file. So let me drag and drop for each activity. For each activity we are going to provide here the item, and inside the item I am mentioning here a pan matched. Then pan matched because it's table, then tables, and because its type is system data table, so we need to change the type as well. Pan we need to change it to other fields as well, because its type is pan. For this variable, processing expression table is not a member of UiPath document processing, is definitely so. Because of that we have changed it to this, and it will resolve, I think, after some time. So let me dot tables, it did change the status as well, but create and drag and drop right range activity. Let me do that, then we will check it. Right range in Excel, and sheet 1 I am keeping as a it's in the data table. Because of that we will need workbook. So path I am keeping same path, that is, and the file name is pan result dot xlxs, and the sheet name I am keeping here as a pan data. I keep this as a blank, and inside the data table we are going to provide here as the item. Now we are done this matched, and in data set we will create a variable pan final. So in pan final we will provide it to here, because once we will create the extraction result here, you can see pan final is a data set, and in that data set we are able to use in our format or in our Excel. So let's provide it here, pan, or delete all this, pan final dot tables. Now you can see this is available here, and it will resolve our all the warnings. Now we are done. Let's save all the sequence and run it. So it will extract the data and save it to pan result Excel file. So let's wait for the execution. Once it is completed, we are able to see one Excel file is generated with the name pan result. It will take some time because there is several processes or steps to be followed, just like adding into taxonomy, from taxonomy to the digitized, then verified, then after verifying it will store in the station, and from the station it will extract the data and convert it to in the data set, and then the converted data will be printed in our Excel file. So let's wait for the execution. It's totally dependent on your system requirement as well, system resource availability as well, because my system is bit slow, because that is taking much time, but in normal cases it will be done within 30 seconds. So let's recap this content, just like we have started with loading taxonomy, added the detail over there, and once we done the adding the detail, we have provided into digital document. Inside the digital document we have used Omni OCR page activity, and then we move to the classified document scope. Inside the classified document scope we have created all the detail again, and then we have used data extraction scope. Inside the data extraction scope I have used form extractor, and over there we have provided our API key. API key we have get it from platform.uipath.com from our cloud login, and then we move to the present validation station, and after entering this detail we have converted export extraction result, and from the export extraction result we have moved to our for each activity. Now you can see here, so once execution is started we are getting all the data. We just have to click on the all the check boxes and then click on save. Once we will click on the save, our Excel file will be written and that will be available in this location. So it will take bit more time for generating our Excel file, that is panresult.xlsx. Now you can see the file is generated and execution is also completed. So let me open this and see how our result looks. So we have extracted only name, father name and DOB. So we will get these three details. If you want to extract more detail, you can go ahead with this and that details will be populated in your Excel file. So this is all about, we have automated our document extraction data from JPG file to Excel file, which helps the organization to save their time, cost and resources. You can see here the name, father name and data is available. This is all about how to extract data from PAN to Excel using document in UiPath. Hope you understand it. If you have any queries or comment, please comment in the comment section so that I will check and revert with the resolution. And don't forget to like and subscribe the channel for the latest update. Thank you.